All right. Good afternoon. No, I mean, it's afternoon somewhere. Happy New Year to all of you. I'll start off with Syria and the humanitarian situation in that country. Our colleagues at the Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs tell us that we, along with our partners, are continuing to expand the response across the country as the situation on the ground allows it. On the health front, the World Health Organization today conducted the first UN cross-border mission of the year, crossing from Turkey to Azaz in northern Aleppo to train paramedics on trauma care. Additional cross-border missions are planned in the coming days. Further on Aleppo, health partners are sounding the alarm over the shortage of fuel, a shortage of electricity, and shortage of water in Aleppo. The Menbij National Hospital, which served around 100,000 people, has been relying entirely on generators for several days to power incubators and intensive care machines in that hospital. Meanwhile, critical shortages of medical supplies continue to be reported in health facilities across the country, including chronic disease medications, gloves, and syringes. Last year, just as a point of reference, we completed 386 cross-border missions to northwest Syria. That's about 30 a month, and all that to monitor programs, to conduct assessments, and of course to engage with communities and deliver humanitarian aid. For its part, our colleagues at the World Food Programme have also resumed distribution of food parcels this month, alongside with the Syrian Red Crescent Society as the implementing partner, reaching over 3,600 families monthly. That's the plan. Partners also continuing to support winterization efforts across Syria and are distributing essential items, including winter clothing and blankets. Meanwhile, more than 620,000 men, women, and children remain newly displaced across Syria, and the situation remains volatile, with violence continuing in some parts of the country. That includes Aleppo, Homs, and coastal areas, as well as northeast Syria. Civilians are impacted by explosive remnants of war. According to our partners, between the 2nd and the 5th of January alone, 13 civilians were killed, dozens were injured due to landmine explosions in the northwest of the country. Mine Action partners report the numbers of incidents in Syria drastically increased in December, rising by more than 300% compared to the month of November. Meanwhile, on the political front, our special envoy, Geir Pedersen, remains in constant contact with key actors, and he's scheduled to brief the Security Council via video conference from Geneva on Wednesday. Obviously, we'll share those remarks with you. And his deputy, Najat Roshdi, is in Damascus, where she's engaging with many officials there, and the office of colleagues at the office of Mr. Pedersen will be providing more details in the days ahead.